Hi, Seema.
Hey, Tyler. With more countries opening up travel to fully vaccinated Americans, the biggest online travel operator, Booking Holdings, is trying to incentivize customers to book a trip, offering a $50 credit for future travel. This, as the CDC updates its travel guidance, no longer requiring Americans to test and quarantine when traveling domestically. For what this means for the comeback in travel, I'm joined by Glenn Fogel, CEO of Booking Holdings. Glenn, welcome back. Welcome to the exchange. How significant is this news from the CDC lifting testing and self-quarantine requirements for fully vaccinated Americans?
Well, hi, Seema. Thanks for having me. And of course, the timing couldn't be better because we're going out offering up, as you said, a $50 post-stay credit to people to incentivize them to get travel. At the same time, CDC is saying if you're vaccinated, it's safer to travel. So it's really great timing for everybody. And we're really looking forward to people to start thinking about that summer holiday.
Can you quantify that demand? You have the benefit, Glenn, of seeing the real-time bookings for flights, rental cars, hotels, vacation rentals. Which part of the travel story is seeing the most demand right now?
Well, we're seeing it in all areas, actually. And you see the announcements by the other CEOs, particularly of our partner friends in the airlines and the hotels, all talking about increased demand everywhere, which is really, really great. And we're seeing prices starting to go up, too, which, of course, is a function of demand, which is why I continue to advocate, please go out, look at what you want, go get it now. It's cancelable for free, so there's no cost to doing it. Get that option out there and get that $50 credit right now.
As much as a vaccine is instilling hope in the world of travel, Glenn, data released from your firm, Booking Holdings, this new survey found that Americans still plan to stick with the familiar and prefer to travel closer to home for the foreseeable future. Why do you think that is, and should we expect fewer Americans to travel abroad this summer?
Well, certainly we know people are not going to be able to travel abroad as well as things are going here in the States. 4 million vaccinations Saturday, fantastic. Other parts of the world, not as good. We know there are problems in Europe right now, and governments don't want people coming to visit if there's any concern that it could make their situation worse. So there's not going to be a huge amount of international travel. Now, in terms of people staying close to home, certainly there's just still a feeling of uncertainty and wanting to be close to home, but I think that's going to expand out. As people feel it's safer to travel, they'll start going for longer trips.
How willing, sir, do you think American travelers are going to be or are today to comply with mask-wearing requirements or proof of COVID testing requirements or vaccination requirements that are put in place either by properties or by airlines or throughout the travel process?
Well, from the very beginning, we've always advocated traveling safely and doing whatever is necessary to maintain safety, and we're still totally in favor of that. And the CDC recommendations in terms of when you should wear a mask, and there's still rules that if you're on a plane, you have to wear a mask. We're all in favor of that. And we recognize that using some of these technological solutions could be very helpful in terms of getting more travel happening. So, for example, the idea of a COVID passport, a health passport that says you're fully vaccinated, you're a safe traveler, you can go places where other people may not be able or allowed to go.
Do you favor that? Do you favor the idea of a COVID-type passport that's been talked about, and some people really strenuously object to that?
Yeah, and I'm not sure why people so object to it in terms of making it safer for people to travel. Instead of saying nobody gets to travel, okay, not everybody will go able to go right away, but at least let some. The industry has been so devastated. Travel has been so hurt by this terrible, tragic crisis. We need every single thing that can help get it going. And it's allowing people to travel because they are absolutely proven to be safe. What's wrong with that? I mean, I drive around with a license that says I'm a safe driver. So what's wrong with the thing that proves that I'm a safe traveler?
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.